Welcome, everybody, to today's episode of The Lindsay Elmore Show. Back in 2019, almost $17 billion was spent on cosmetic procedures. 15 million people received some kind of cosmetic surgery. And the people that are receiving cosmetic procedures are overwhelmingly women. 92% of all cosmetic procedures are on women. So it's important that we know that we can trust the information that we are getting about treatments that help our skin to look youthful and vibrant for years, so that we can make better decisions about whether to receive harsh chemical interventions such as chemical peels, laser hair removal, intense pulse light therapy, laser skin resurfacing, sclerotherapy. The list goes on and on and on, and I didn't even get to Botox. Today, I talk with Alison Keith. She is the founder of Whole Story, a plant-based skincare brand that maintains that washing your face is actually not the most important thing you can do for your skin each day, that moisture and hydration are two separate things that require very different products to enhance. They also understand that fine lines and pores and uneven skin tones are caused by a buildup of dead skin cells. And what do they do about it? Well, they leverage clinical research that shows that layering a system of products may be better than using one miracle cure-all. In today's episode, Alison and I talk about the 5 core needs that skin needs to look its most youthful. We talk about how we can break away from the normal stories and patterns that we are told about aging, and instead understand that aging has 2 pieces. Skin can either chronologically age because of our genes, but we can do a lot to help prevent the signs of premature aging. Let's get to the show. Welcome to The Lindsay Elmore Show, a podcast for people who deserve to be healthy, with honest, open, and enlightening conversations with doctors, thought leaders, creatives, and spiritual gurus. You'll walk away with simple and tangible tips and tricks that allow you to live your healthiest life so you can pursue your dreams, overcome obstacles, and leave your mark. Alison Keith is a holistic skincare expert and a thought leader, changing the conversation around premature aging. She discusses and offers women a more natural approach to slowing and reversing the signs of aging without harsh, invasive cosmetic procedures. She is the founder of Whole Story, a plant-based skincare brand with a holistic approach to preventing the damaging effects of premature aging. Their philosophy for skincare shares so many common foundational principles with functional medicine. Instead of temporarily treating the symptoms that you have, we address the root cause of what is causing your skin problems to begin with, so that you can have lasting skin health. Alison Keith, welcome to the Lindsay Elmore Show.
Hi, Lindsay. I'm glad to be here.
I am so excited to talk to you today because I think that the beauty industry has done so much to convince women that we are inadequate, not beautiful enough, all of these negative things that we just get exposed to over and over and over again. And now it's almost like, okay, well, first there was makeup, and then there was Photoshop. And now we have a zillion and a half filters that completely distort the reality of what people actually look like. So today it's so crazy. And so today we're going to talk about true holistic skincare, and we're going to talk about what is natural aging versus what can be prevented, what out there is really, really beneficial to our skin. So there's 1.5 billion buzzwords out there. You know, skincare can be holistic, it can be integrative, it can be organic, it can be clean, it can be toxic free, all the things. Start out by telling us, what is your philosophy of truly holistic skincare?
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, my husband and I, we started Whole Story Skincare. It is a plant-based skincare brand. It's direct to customer. And it really came out of our family ties in, really natural formulation. And so I got involved because I really saw a gap between what the beauty industry, the advertising and the marketing, and what science really says about how your skin ages. And so we started the Whole Story. Holistic skincare, the word holistic really looks at the whole, not an individual parts, but how the skin functions as a whole, and what you can actually do about it. Our philosophy really shares the same principles as functional medicine, where you address the root cause for lasting and long-term results rather than just putting a Band-Aid on it and just treating the symptoms. And it's funny, if you ask me, am I a skincare, beauty product junkie, I would have to say no. What my passion is really sharing the whole story about how our skin is aging prematurely and what we can really do to dramatically slow down the signs of aging without harsh invasive chemicals, so that we all want to age gracefully and we all want to look our best at every age.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that the idea that we can remain looking the same for years and years and years is simply false. But what can people do, people who are listening today, and say, all right, I don't want to look older than I am. I want to look true to my age. I know that many of our listeners are very much like, don't want to go down the Botox route or the plastic surgery route. So what are some of the daily behaviors that people have that are causing their skin to look older?
So if we kind of start at age 20 is when really our bodies start to age. And so starting at age 20, our skin loses about 1% of collagen, and it continues to lose collagen every year after that. Now, our skin is really smart. It has a built-in memory. Our bodies know how to restore and how to heal naturally without us having to do anything to them. Our skin knows how to exfoliate. Our skin knows how to make hyaluronic acid to keep our skin moisturized. Our skin naturally makes acidic water. All of these things our skin does to support ourselves. Our skin is the largest living organ in the body, and it is the number one, the first defense, the first barrier between the environment and our body. So all day long, our skin is fighting for us. But unfortunately, because of the world we're living in, due to environmental toxins such as pollution or dirt or nanoparticles in the air, and then we're talking about the standard American diet. So there's gluten and dairy and alcohol and sugar. All of those are working against our skin. So all of these environmental toxins are causing our skin to go into a state of defense. Our skin is defending itself all day long. And eventually it wears down on the skin and it causes the skin to develop excess inflammation. Now, excess inflammation is not something we hear about in the beauty industry. We hear a lot more of it in functional medicine because we know how detrimental inflammation is to so much disease in the body.
It's the root cause of all disease. It's the absolute root cause of every single disease out there.
And the skin is no different. And so inflammation is the number one cause of premature aging in our skin. Now, when I'm talking about premature aging, I'm not talking about genetics. So if you look up in any textbook, it's going to be referred to as photoaging. And it's basically premature aging is when your skin is aging at a rapid rate. So your skin can look 10 years older than your actual age. You know, Lindsay, as a generation, our skin looks older than our grandparents and our great-grandparents. And so much of this is really preventable when we give our skin what it needs. I mean, look at the body. I know you've seen people who have really committed to a healthier lifestyle. They can look and feel younger than they did 10 years ago. And it's because you're giving the body the balance of nutrition and the balance of different types of exercise to really fortify and supplement what the body needs. I mean, we know now through health and wellness that you don't have to age as fast as we thought you did. You can have a long, vibrant life, and the same thing is true for your skin when it's appropriately nourished. It's very different than having a mentality that I need to get rid of the wrinkles in order to have my skin look younger. It's a facade, and it is not really slowing down the aging process in the skin cells.